Never a dull
Thinking
moment.
about my past.
Never a dull moment.
And how long it's gonna last.
What just happened?
What up, Tash?
Failure's always there.
Sometimes shit just happens, man.
Time waits no one. And I wish.
Let this bitch ride.
I wish someone.
Let's go.
Would care.
Yeah.
Wish someone would care.
Hey. Oh.
Wish someone would
Hey.
care.
Oh. Hey. Whoa, whoa, ho.
Wish someone would
Hey.
care.
Whoa, whoa, ho. Shout out to you, Todd. Shout out to the room. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Shout out to everybody. I see y'all in the building coming in. Welcome, welcome.
And all of your good, and all of your sad, and all of your good,
Yeah.
and all of your sad.
I think I'm gonna go live on Instagram. See what they talking about.
All of your sad, and all of your good.
Tommy Jones, what's up?
All of your good.
Jax, what's up? Kim, what up?
With someone
Jesus
care.
Blackman, what up? Bestie, what up? I see you. Bryson, I see you, dog.
With someone care.
Yeah. We back in the building. Marla, what up?
With someone care.
Sound good, look good.
With someone care.
Hey.
Thinking about
That's
my
what Max B
past.
said. Max B said, I look good.
Wondering how I made it.
I sound good. He a free man. Shout out to Max B. He's home.
Is that your friend?
No, but he's a friend of hip hop. Tosh, well, first off, Tosh, hold up.
What?
Hold up. Hit that horn for me one time. Hit yours. Hit it one more time. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Turn yours up a little bit. Because yours is bigger.
Mine is what?
Pause. Yours is better.
Mine has always been better. Always.
One more time. Hit it. Okay, I like it. Yeah. I think we good on the tech check.
Finally. Can it only be episode number 2?
Why?
What do you mean why?
So, is that what you've been doing? Is that what the whole 1 point?
We can't get it together. We cannot.
Oh, that's what it is. I was very curious.
Until I feel like we can get an actual real show together, we cannot hit episode 2.
Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah.
I was so curious as to why you were titling them 1 point this and 1 point that and 1 point.
Because I still have to acknowledge the fact that we're here, but we're not really here.
I get it now. I didn't get it before.
Shout out to the room, everybody.
Yeah. What up, y'all? Rosa Baby said 1 3/4. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Slowly but surely. Okay, so I'm looking at myself on the TV.
Why? You can't do that.
No,
This is why you don't need that TV there.
No. First of all, I have the TV so that when breaking news happens, I can see it right here. Second of all,
not the breaking news. Oh my God.
Are you done?
I'm sorry.
Okay. What number was you know what? Forget it. I don't remember what number I was on, so now my points are done.
No. Say what you were going to say, Tash. You're too emotional.
I don't remember.
Can you be less emotional, please?
Excuse me.
What?
Don't be rude.
Jeez.
What do you mean less as if there's something wrong with me.
First of all, listen, I don't mind you having the TV there, right? So you can fuel your vain enthusiasm. I get it.
I'm actually looking at you. I'm looking at our set. I'm looking at this. First of all, that like, subscribe thing, make it go away. It's too blinky. It's too much at the same. Make it go away right now. Kill it. Make it go away. Okay. That needs to come on every 25 minutes or something like that. It needs to disappear. Okay. Now I'm looking. I feel it's too much blue happening. Okay.
Where?
Well, our title screen that needs to be red or something.
Now you want to come in on the third quarter and say it's time to change some shit.
I don't like change the color.
So there. How about that?
It's a little obnoxious, but that's fine.
How about that?
That's a little better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Forget it. I'm done. I can't remember the number I was on. Hi everybody! Shout out to the room. Where's the comment? Okay, let me.
Let's try this one time. Wait a minute. Something has changed. Okay. Wait.
What are you guys drinking and eating? I just had my dinner. I had an early dinner. My kids had snack. I had dinner. Do the math. I had shrimp and vegetable fried rice, and now I'm drinking mushroom elixir. But so you all know, this is not an endorsement, but for those of you that know how much I love mushroom elixir, this is the mushroom elixir. We're back on it. Some of you have actually tried it. You bought it and you liked it. They have different flavors. This brand, Alive. Okay. It's called Alive Ancient Mushroom Elixir. This one is root beer. This is my favorite one of them. This particular flavor, but they have other ones. And shout out to Nisi. She actually bought me a case, but we couldn't get it together for her to give it to me, so she drank it.
Really?
We couldn't figure out our schedules, and she drank it. So if you guys have not tried the lemon lime one is actually really, really good too. I like the lemon lime one. It has a good zing to it. My favorite one is the root beer, and I'm not sure if it's my favorite by default because my Trader Joe's just doesn't seem to carry them often aside from this flavor. But you can find them in Whole Foods in your supermarket or wherever else. So that's what I'm drinking. But today I'm getting fancy, and I'm adding a honey apple crisp to the mix. So this is my beverage of choice today. Okay. What are you all drinking?
That was a lot.
Chad, put the comments back on. What did you just do?
No. So here's the thing. I did what you don't like. I thought they had made an upgrade, which they did, where you can control a little more, a little better the comments on screen. So check it out. You see, you're looking on screen now? You see on screen? Can you say yes or no? Oh, God.
Okay, I'm looking on screen. The comments are so small. Where's my glass?
Wait, no, listen. So here's the thing. So now you can make them bigger, right? But they're covering you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how did you end up on that side again?
Well, you put me there.
Okay, how's that? So now the comments can be on me.
Well, it seems like a lot of things are on you.
So here you whatever. So look, you have this regular, you have tall, and you have wide. I think I'm going to go big and wide.
Like you. So why do you have the comments on the screen?
Well, that's what that Rosa Baby was saying, that I should put it back on the screen because I had put it up there earlier, and that's I don't know. We'll take it down. You didn't like it before. We're just gonna take it down.
I like a clean look, and then
I'm with you. I'm not gonna fight with you.
Here, yeah, okay.
Not worth the battle.
It's not good.
It's not worth the battle. Pick your fights wisely. That's what I've learned.
Correct.
I'd much rather be at peace than right.
Good.
Yeah.
How's your week?
My week. Today's Sunday. Shout out to everyone. Happy Sunday. What do you mean? How's my week?
Wait a minute. I have a real rewind moment. Excuse me.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
1 week ago today, at this very moment, I was crossing the finish line. Excuse me, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I had already crossed the finish line at the New York City Marathon.
Yeah.
Shout out to myself. 1 week ago today, my body was tore up from head to toe to my hips to everything. I was in the arms of my kids, my best friend, and their father. And we were celebrating at the finish line and we were taking photos. AJ is in the room with me. Do you remember last week at this very moment? It is 9:16 in New York City, 9:16 p.m. And we were standing right in front of Tavern on the Green. That was such a moment.
This is Presley called you Tash Flojo Simona.
I wear it proudly. That's what I was doing 1 week ago today, and I am still in awe. My body is back to normal. My hips hurt. My body is 100% back to normal. And I have literally, like today, okay, so let me tell you, today, when I went shopping with the boys, just, grocery shopping at the Costco, I'm saying to the kid, we were talking about something, and my son mentioned something about the Goodwill, and I said, oh, shoot, I got to get tearaway clothes. Tearaway clothes are the articles that you wear on top. So that way, as you're running, you're basically shedding your clothes, you're throwing it in the bins, and they donate it to homeless shelters, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened. Like I glitched a little bit, and both the kids looked at me like, oh, and I said, oh my God, the marathon happened. And, this is hours ago. So I said, at this very moment, I was probably crying in deep hysterics, questioning if I can even finish. And my son said, it's okay, Mama. He rubs my shoulders. He goes, you don't need tearaway clothes ever again, because I'm probably never going to run another marathon for the rest. But I did have a moment where, like, I kind of forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But yeah, I can't believe it.
How do you feel right now?
Let me tell you something. I feel amazing. My second toe on both of my feet, they did like a blistering bloodshot thing. So last night when I went out, and we'll talk about that, I had open toe shoes on, which I really didn't want to wear because, first of all, when I got my feet done at Saatchi, shout out to Saatchi Spa in Yonkers, we'll talk about that too. The what do you call them? Manicurist or the tech?
Oh, the tech. The nail tech. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She cut my toenails down really, really low, which is perfectly fine and needed because,
they suggest that you do.
Exactly. So there's no complaints there. But because my toes are already short and stubby and fat, me having like very short toenails is just so like not cute on top of my not so cute feet. And then you add in the two toes that are recovering perfectly healthy, thank God. But wearing open toe shoes last night, I was not the most confident. But I feel really good. I have been told many times leading up to marathon day that the marathon was going to change me. And I was like, okay. Because I'd been training, not like the way I should have been training, but I'd been training. I'd already been running. And I'm like, what more could a marathon do? And I get it. This week was probably one of the most peak weeks I've had at my job. And if for those of you that have been following along and know what's been going on at my place of employment, my mind is different. A lot of differences I've been noticing. I think I have a little bit more of a there's a different kind of confidence, and it's very hard to explain. And I think the only people that could really identify with the feeling that I have are runners. Excuse me, the 1%ers, the marathoners. I've been meeting a lot of people. You have a new sense of accomplishment. This is by far the hardest accomplishment of completion, the hardest completion of my life, by far.
To date.
The hardest. This week has been probably one of the most peak moments of my life. Not even childbirth. Childbirth bears something different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Childbirth bears something different. The level of clarity, it's just so much. And I don't have. Hey, first of all, sidebar. Let me take this moment, and I really want to shout out my therapist. I want to shout out my therapist. I'm not going to say who her name is. That's all you're going to get is that it's a woman. And she knows who I'm talking about. My therapist is the best thing in my life. I love my therapist so much. Let me tell you how I know she loves me. I usually get these reminders about our session, and this week I didn't get one. And I was like, I know we scheduled it because when I was in New York, I was still in the airport and we had our appointment. Like literally, I'm standing there in terminal whatever, and boom, we have our session. I didn't realize we didn't reschedule it, and I don't think she did. So I didn't get the reminder, and I'm like, where's our appointment? And I have my appointment first thing Saturday mornings, like top peak of the morning. Sun is still rising. Okay. And I said, where's my doctor at? She calls me. I said, girl, what happened? She goes, I don't know. I didn't see you in my appointment. I don't know what happened, blah, blah. She goes, I said, I needed you because I needed to fill her in on last week. Because every Saturday, like clockwork, every Saturday morning, it's me and her. And so I filled her in from the Abdul appearance to the marathon to Tash and Chad to, do you know what I'm saying? Like I gave her the scoop. It was the best release I needed all week. And I was telling her, she's a marathoner as well. She's a runner. And I told her, I said, I cannot articulate what this feeling is, but I realized that only marathoners know what it is. And she completely agreed.
I get that.
So shout out to Dr. Hey girl, hey. I told you I was going to shout you out. And here it is. I love you so much. And I'm very, very, very grateful that all of my crazies brought me to you. My whole life brought me to you. And this is not, I'm not endorsing anything, no company or nothing, but if you do not have a therapist in your life, get one immediately. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Congratulations. I get it. I think when I fasted for all of those days, that period of time, you feel very accomplished. You feel very, like in tune with yourself, proud. You know that you've done something that most people cannot do, right?
1%. 1%.
Yeah.
The different kind of 1%ers. I promise you, it's a 1% thing. 1% of people run and complete full marathon.
In your case, walk. But nonetheless.
Excuse me.
No. Cross. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say walk. I meant to say cross. I meant to say cross. Cross the line.
No, let me tell you something. Whether you walked it, you crawled it, you hopped it, you took your stilts.
Yeah. Uber. Whatever.
No. And there's people, let me tell you something. Crossing that finish line was not happening for Natasha Simona. By the time you guys, we went live, mile 9.2-ish?
Mm-hmm.
By the time I got to mile, like I saw the kids at mile 18. The kids were at mile 18. The way I collapsed on the three of my two kids and their dad, the way I just collapsed, I was donezo. Done.
Wait, where was that at? That was at Mile. Oh, that was in Harlem, right? Where you saw them?
Mile 18.
18.
Mile 18 was about
Wow.
80 something street. Look, my son just came in. Sonny, where you guys were, mile 18. What was that? Like 80 something street and First Avenue? Like 87th Street and First Avenue was it was mile 18? No.
Wow.
Or was it 20? It was somewhere between. Yeah, he said he was around 18. Yeah.
Wow.
I was. Yeah.
That's a long ways though. I didn't realize it was that long before you saw them. I thought it was a lot earlier that you saw them.
No, because they were So they had my real time Apple tracker. Like they had my
phone.
So they knew where I was. So even when the app, huh?
How come I didn't have that?
I gave it to you. I'm probably still sharing my location with you.
Oh, you're not. It doesn't say. I don't have any.
Chad.
I'm just telling you that there's nothing here that says you're sharing anything. I don't know where you are right now. You could be in Brooklyn for all I know because it doesn't say anything on my phone.
Chad Elliott, let's go back to Marathon Day. Okay. Marathon Day was Sunday. It says right here, Sunday, November 2nd. Okay. At 6:50 a.m. You started sharing your location with Chad Elliott New, because that's how I have you saved.
Let me see if I have you blocked. Hold on. Let me just double check.
You wanted to have me blocked, and we're talking.
It was a joke. I didn't get it. I never got it.
And then stop sharing location, and then I started sharing my location with you. Again, let me make sure I'm not sharing locations with you because.
Let me look before you stop.
I stopped sharing locations with you. Let me go in my thing. How many people am I sharing? Let's take a moment and see how many people I'm sharing locations with, because that's very interesting. Because I did share my location with you. I did. That you can have real. I'm sharing it with.
I didn't have it. What up, y'all? Shout out to the room. Shout out to the chat. Mess, I see you.
Chad, I am still sharing location with you. It says Chad Elliott New.
I don't have it.
Location.
Okay.
Look at this.
You know what? Just hold on.
Look at this right here. Look at it. It says Chad Elliott can see your location.
Okay, well, let me just go here and see what I can see.
No. I'm gonna stop it.
No. Stop. Don't do it.
How many? Put a one in the chat.
Wait.
Put a one in the chat if you think Chad has been seeing my location this whole time and playing dumb so that I could forget. Because it's only now that I'm remembering to look. Put a one in the chat if you really think that Chad has been seeing my location.
It doesn't say anything. Like, where do I even find that at? Like, hold on. I see collaborations.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna stop.
Sweetheart, don't worry about it. Hey. Woo. What up, Tash? We call this a beat break in case you didn't know. It's the moment in the show where we take a minute to beat the break.
Or wait, saw somebody.
That didn't make sense, I guess. Okay. And we're back. Well, let's get into some business right quick. We need to talk about our sponsor of the show today.
Yes.
Shout out to Sachi Nail and Body Spa in Yonkers, New York. Just so you know, they were the official sponsor of the Tash and Chad meet and greet last week, day before Tasha's amazing run accomplishment. at the New York City Marathon where they treated her like a queen. She got her toes did. She got her. What else did you get done? You got a massage.
I got a massage. I got a facial.
Facial.
Yes.
Yeah, they took care. Only thing you did not do, only because you ran out of time,
my nails.
was your nails.
I know. So sad.
Yeah, you had to get your little press-on joints done. But shout out to Sachi Nail and Spa, or Nail and Body, sorry. So just so you know, if you want, you're in the New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, and you want to go get done up, hit Sachi VIP on IG and use the promo code Tash and Chad, and you will get 15% off your package. Now, I was just noticing this. They got free pickup.
Yeah, what? I wish I knew that, because then it would have. Well, no, that wouldn't have helped me that day. But that's kind of. I don't know what spot picks people up.
No, but check it out. This is a part of the subscription plan or $90 service, which is pretty freaking good to me. So you get a free pickup on the waterfront or Metro North, which is right pretty much down the way from them. With the VIP subscription or a $90 plus service. That's kind of gangster. I mean, that's some hell of a customer service, if you ask me.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Really
and
beyond.
listen, I will say this. I only got my feet did, but I
a video of that. Your feet are so cute.
Oh God.
And your bathwater smells so good.
Tash, you actually tried to drink my bathwater, yo. I mean, not my bathwater, my feet water. That's disgusting.
It smelled like roses.
That was.
It was so good. Like, as I'm drinking this, I can almost taste what I would think you're. Yo,
you were shot out, yo.
I know. Something wrong with me.
I'm not going to have any life with you. How am I going to have a life with you? I'm never going to have a life with you in my life.
The bar is high. Sorry.
Oh God.
The bar is high.
I'm going to have to make a chick drink my foot water. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Pretty
no,
gross.
but
Anyway.
I can't wait to go back. I definitely need to get my nails done by them. Their services are amazing. And if I had to do a marathon ever again in life, that is absolutely where I will be going. Well, at least in New York City Marathon, because they're located in Yonkers, New York. So 50 Warburton, is it Place or Avenue?
Good, darn. Let's go back to. Oh, it's not on this one. Oh boy.
In Yonkers, New York. Make sure you mention Tash and Chad. Get you a discount of some sort. And
only through IG though. You got to go through IG. You can't show up there and be like, "Yo, I know Tash and Chad. Yo, they told me to come through."
Yes,
that ain't gonna work. You actually have to go to their site, which is Sachi VIP, and hit them on the DM and let them know promo code Tash and Chad, and then boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes. There goes our commercial moment. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah. What else? I guess that's it for that, Tosh. I guess it's time to really start the show. The show hasn't really started yet.
Okay, so start the show.
What does that look like, actually? I don't
know.
No, well, before we start the show,
the hell?
Before we start the show, you had a pretty busy weekend, actually.
You know what? By accident.
By accident.
By accident.
What does that mean? What are you doing? Like, you're like a little old lady going through your bags. Like, what's happening over there right now?
I'm refreshing my lips. Excuse me.
See, and you know what? You're not focusing on us. You're looking off to the side. You're not looking here. You're not looking here.
I'm looking right at the camera.
Oh, you're looking at yourself on the TV.
No, I'm not. I'm looking. My TV is over there. The camera is over here. I am looking right here.
What's to your lower left?
My lower left is the computer.
So you're looking at something.
The upper left is the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm looking dead at the camera. I'm looking down the barrel.
Okay. Well, it didn't feel like it before. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
This is why. Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Your eyes are still shifting. See, you're shifting. You're shifting.
I'm reading the comments over here. You want me to stay? Okay. You know what? For the rest of the show, I'm just going to look right here. I'm going to look at the camera. I'm not going to read any comments or any feedback. I'm not even going to look at you for interaction because this is where the camera is. So I'm just going to stay like this. Since
it's actually pretty cool, though. It actually works. So it really does work. So here's what we're going to make some technical adjustments for the next show moving forward. Okay. We'll just leave it there.
I'll do one better for you. Okay. Since you're having so much issues right now with me, with feeling like you want me to look at you, Tosh, Chad, I got you. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Because now I'm looking at you, but it's okay.
But it doesn't feel like you're looking at me. Like right now, I'm looking at you. You see me looking at you? I'm looking at you, Tosh. Look at me looking at you. No, look at me looking at you.
No, Chad.
I'm looking at you. Look.
Look, sweetie. Okay. It's okay.
Hi.
We're gonna do this. It's okay. I got you.
Good when I'm looking at you?
No. I fixed the problem, and now
do this. You want me to do this?
No, Chad. It's okay. I have fixed the problem. You every Saturday I implore you to possibly join me. No. I need my own therapy session. I'm gonna get you a therapist. You need one. It is very clear and apparent that there's some things that you need to talk about. Sans Tosh, I can't help you fully, but
first of all,
your need for attention.
I'm already talking to someone.
Is beyond what I can give you, what I care to give you. You're talking to someone.
Every Thursday, I have a date.
I was about to say something very smart.
Whatever.
But
whatever.
So let's talk about my weekend. First of all, can we do a really big, huge shout out to Salt N Pepa for their induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fizzy. Shout to the homies.
I love those ladies so much. And they are literally my big sisters. And it's the coolest thing ever because I grew up like everyone watching this as a fan. Right? And now I get to call them my big sisters. Like, what a life. What a cool life. And I want to shout out to
hold on, wait. Say that again.
I was about to say Cheryl, and there she goes, right on the screen.
Oh, look at there.
There goes Salt from Salt N Pepa, period.
I just
huh?
No, go ahead. Shout out to
I say this was at the end. Like, this was completely at the end of the night. She was like done. And I was like, wait a minute, we didn't even take a photo. All this like talking and laughing and hugging, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, everybody else took a photo with you except me. And she's like, come here, girl. I love her. She was very happy to know that Tash and Chad are back.
That's what's up. A long time, lifetime crush right there.
And her mom was there.
Oh, Moms was there too?
Moms was there. I didn't send you the picture. Moms was, it's in my phone. Moms was there, and her sister Kim was there.
Kim James.
I love her sister. Love
homie. That's the homie. That's the homie.
She's so like, I saw her and just gave her like the biggest hug. I don't know why we didn't take a picture. So hopefully I catch her before she leaves town. So shout out to Salt. That right there. That's my girl. That is my girl. Do we have any more pictures to show?
Oh, we might have another.
Okay.
Well, look at you.
Look at Sandy. There goes Peppa. First of all, Peppa just lost her mother. So she's definitely, still in that grieving period, and so it was hard for me to. It's like I see you know when you know someone just experienced a tough loss, you want to be happy in the moment for why we're there, but then you're like, you okay, you know. So I give her a hug, and I'm like, you look so amazing, and you know, congrats on everything. I said, how are you feeling? And she goes, my mom, right? And I said, girl, I didn't want to say it because I didn't know what would activate you. And she started laughing. But she looks really, really amazing. Can't like look at her. She looks so good.
Yeah.
And she feels good. So there goes Peppa. That's Peppa. I called her Sandy. That's Peppa.
You know, can I just say something though?
Wow.
I just like how you just stole my friends.
I stole your friends.
I just it's like how you stole my friends.
I didn't steal them. Just
FYI, they're only on loan. Okay, I'm just letting you know. My friends are only on loan. Okay,
that's terrible that you can't share.
I'm sharing. They're on loan.
I'm the new family member in town.
They're on loan.
Shout out to her daughter, Egypt. Egypt was there. We didn't get a photo, but shout out to Egypt and her husband. They were there. And what's crazy is when I met Egypt a couple of years ago, this was when Salt and Peppa received their Hollywood star. And Egypt was so pregnant, the press, nobody knew. So I couldn't even post the pictures with Egypt because she was pregnant. And so I said, I'll wait till the press finds out you're pregnant. Since then, 3 years ago, they have had 2 kids, her and her husband. So this woman that you're seeing, Peppa from Salt and Peppa, she's a grandma.
Shout out to her. You know how I feel about being a grandparent.
She's the baddest granny.
She's the baddest rude girl granny in the world. In the world.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
There goes Pep. I did not get a picture with Spinderella, but we hugged and we talked. And Chad, you know what happened? Next time I go to these events, I need to go with someone because I'm not thinking take a picture. Do you know what I'm saying?
If I was there, you would have been doing a whole interview. I'll tell you that much.
Probably.
On the spot, I would have been like, all right, girl, we friends, but we got a show to do.
Yeah, but you know what? I follow protocol, and I wasn't part of the red carpet. I was there as a friend.
And listen, you in this protocol shit.
I follow protocol. If I was there for the red carpet, if I was there as press, if I was there, if I had my microphone, if I had all my stuff, of course I would have like popped the microphone in their face and did something. But no, I was there as Tash. I was just there as a friend. So I wasn't thinking take pictures. So much so that freaking Maxwell. Oh, shout out to Maxwell. Can you please take Sandy's picture down? Can you take it down for a second or no?
Pretty wings, so pretty.
Make it big. I need to talk to Maxwell.
Yo, pretty wings.
Maxwell, how you doing? I saw you at the celebration for Salt and Peppa's rock and roll induction celebration that we all went to. And there were times where we locked eyes and it was like we locked eyes and we smiled like this. And we waved and then, everyone was vying for your attention and I get it. And as I patiently waited on the side, thinking I'd just get a, hey, how you doing? Take a picture. Like, it never happened. And by the time I blinked, you were gone. I don't know how long you're in LA. Many, many, many years ago when I used to work in Soho, I remember seeing you all the time because I think you either lived over there or hung out over there. I don't know what you were doing, but I used to see you all the time. It's been years. You don't know me, and that's fine. But I am so sad I didn't get a moment to take a picture with you. I'm Natasha Simona.
Okay. Sheesh. Freaking Mike is melting.
He looked so good. Shout out to Maxwell.
All right, can we move on to the next? Oh, look at there.
Look at Chris, aka Play from Kid and Play.
Wow.
A legend. A legend.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
can't believe, you know what's crazy? You know what's surreal? First of all, it's surreal that House Party was decades ago.
Yeah, how about that?
Decades. That
Yeah.
doesn't even feel real.
No.
So to see our legends in their, you know, this is who they are. Everybody is older than, you know, we could pop on House Party right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's so sweet. It's the first time I've ever met him. He's so kind, very laughy, very chatty. Very cool guy. My very first time meeting him, and he's wonderful, wonderful.
Very cool guy. Very cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at here.
And look at the other Chris, aka Kid from Kid and Play.
Pretty
How
cool.
fun is that? Okay. So I met him at their Hollywood Star, right? So a couple years ago, and I saw him, and I don't know, I just didn't want to ask for a picture. So I see now Kid and Play. So I go to Kim, Salt's sister. I said, Kim, the last time I met them, well, I'm sorry, I don't play with Chris Martin wasn't there the last time. But I told her, I said, I didn't get a picture with them the last time. And I felt like, oh, so she goes, oh no, you're getting it this time. I didn't want to bother them, but they're so cool. Do they look the same to you guys? Put a one in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, minus the hair. If you would have loaned him yours, it'd be perfect.
His head would fall off. His hair is too heavy. They look the same. They definitely look the same.
Oh, now who is this guy? If you have to explain, we probably should just go to the next one because I don't know who that is.
To be nice, you got to be Chad.
Who is this guy?
Be nice, Chad. This is Adam Emil, and he's part of Color Me Bad, the reboot. He's a performer. He's hello.
I'm sorry. The people were talking to me on IG.
Let me tell you, he is a table over there. Him and his sister were sitting there, and we were talking. Very nice guy, and we're gonna have him on the Tash and Chad show.
Hi, I'm back. And what? We're gonna what? He's gonna who? What? Who is he? We're doing what?
Chad, be nice. He's looking forward to coming on the show.
What? Who is he?
He's a performer. He toured with Color Me Bad. He toured with Color Me Bad for the 90s.
I could go to 42nd Street and get a performer. You just want to get somebody on the show? Why? What? I'm confused.
Color Me Bad is. Do you not know the group Color Me Bad?
Is he the original member?
No, the original band broke up.
So then, what is it exactly then?
It's the same like Brownstone and what's another band that broke up and they had to get some new members. TLC.
No, we don't deal with that. No.
You can't dismiss his talent.
No.
I don't. No.
Okay, now who's this guy?
Be nice. This guy is Kevin.
Wow, Kevin looks bad.
Kevin, stop it! Chad.
I'm just saying. I mean,
no.
Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin.
Listen, this music business thing, this shit ain't no joke, man. This shit is not. This is not.
No. Let me tell you something, Kevin. So I see him. So I see when he comes in, and he comes in with a little bit of an entourage-ish, or maybe that's just the people he walked in with, whatever, right? And so he's over in the area where I was sitting, and Kevin was dancing. The way he was dancing was hurting my ankles. So he's smiling or whatever, and so I go over to him. I said, "Hey, Kevin, how you doing? I'm Natasha. I'd love to take a photo with you." And so I said, "Are you doing photos?" And he goes, "Of course." So I take a picture with him, and he's like, "I love your faux locks." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And we take a photo. Very sweet guy, very nice guy. He definitely felt like maybe he had a lot of happy juice.
Okay. That's an understatement, I'm sure. That guy at this particular time in his life is going through it.
We're gonna have him on the Tosh and Chad show. Kevin, this is your invitation to come on the Tosh and Chad show. We talked about it, and so here it is. This is a formal invitation, and we'll set that up. He's a nice guy.
I didn't say he wasn't a nice guy. Shout out to him. And I'm curious. I would actually like to talk to him because I would like to know more about, the situation that's going on with him and Chris.
What did he have? Did he have like a viral moment happening where he was talking about like being on EBT and his EBT ran out or something like that?
He basically broke down on this podcast show that he was on and
talking about what?
Talking about him being on food stamps or EBT. Yeah.
But what was there to talk about?
That he was on it. The guy who, wrote hit songs and was, a part of Chris Brown's story. And now he's
like indicating like I don't have money and I have to be on government assistance.
100%. Absolutely. And now EBT is, SNAP is gone. What is he going to do?
Well, maybe I should open. I just went to Costco and spent like $600 in there. Maybe I need to give him some food. Hey, let me tell you something, Kevin. I've got an extra loaf of bread I can't fit in my freezer. So you are more than welcome to my fridge. I've got grapes, bread. I've got food. I've got $600 worth of food out there that could barely fit in my house. Please come. I got olives, salad. I got 2 things of apples and pears, peaches, whatever the things, juicy little things are. That makes me really sad. So Chris Brown was making fun of him. Are people making fun of him?
Chris definitely got at him a little bit.
Absolutely. Is that something to make fun of?
I'm not going to say it's anything to make fun of, but I think Chris is just a little annoyed that he's going public. Say again?
They have beef? Is there like a long-standing beef or something?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He claims that Chris owes him, I don't know, I think it's $25,000 or something like that.
Kevin is claiming that Chris owes him money.
Correct.
Yeah. You think it's true?
I think there's some truth to it. I don't know, all the details, but
and Chris is stiffing him? Or do you think it's a situation where Kevin probably did Chris a favor on some GP? Like, I know you'll hit me, but now that times are rough, he's like, yo, I need that money.
No, there is a deal that was done between him and Chris as a, songwriter. And,
somebody said, stop, Tosh. He has history. I don't know him. All I know about him is him and Eva, the model, have a daughter. That's all I know. I don't know. I didn't
even know that.
Yeah, they have a daughter, and there's some allegations of abuse, and she up and left, and now she's married to the mayor or some governor out in Atlanta, Mike or something like that. Sterling. That's all I know about Kevin McCall. I don't know anything else about him. So
let's see if I can.
Still did this part. A trial, but my baby. So I just lost the. Still did this part. Mm-hmm. What was we talking about? I need that bread. All this could have been. She could have paid for my lawyers and. So I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the in Atlanta's scammers and a whole lot of other shit. But my baby mamas is out there. Salute to them. They doing a great job with my daughters. I love y'all so much for that. Y'all so beautiful.
Say that again.
Did he say baby mamas plural?
Or his babies with their mama, I think he said.
My babies.
Oh, did he say baby mamas?
Atlanta, you don't got no. I lost rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you
lost maybe all
custody.
I had a trial. I'm all in my prison clothes. I'm like, why can't we just put this off?
Oh, he was in prison.
My child support is $2,000, right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why is my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay Then I sold my catalog for 500,000. I only got 250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for 50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support stuff. Why was my child support 2,000?
All right, cut this.
Cut Future or none of these like.
So that's Kevin McCall.
Okay, so I'm gonna find him. We'll have a conversation. We'll have him on the show. Give him some dignity and grace.
Okay, wait. Let's. Here's the moment. Here's the viral moment.
I don't understand. Everybody gonna go on my mama together. We went to the county building together, bro. Oh God. We go. Everybody fight out of this.
Hide in there, bro.
I need you to think. I don't understand. Everybody gonna go through problems. Even if you still had your child in California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta.
There you go.
No, this for when I poke. Don't walk up on me playing. Or you Team Breezy keep that on the internet. My bad. I went too far. All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being, you are one of the most talented. Veer.
I love how you try that. I love how you. Yeah, we gonna veer to that. Well, we gonna get the
you have a testimony.
Get in on it.
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here.
Why the fuck I got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy Bowl and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even.
Okay, so he owes Chris basically. He just said it. He said he owes Chris 4 songs, and for those 4 songs, Chris is obligated potentially to pay him $5,000 or so
each.
Yeah, or a little more, maybe 6,500 or something like that.
He owes Chris 4 songs.
Yeah, so they did a deal, and in that deal. How these deals are normally, constructed is, if he's a songwriter, Chris is a big artist, I'll give you a 10-song deal. I'm going to pay you $50,000 for the 10 songs. Whatever, as you give them to me, when we use them, you'll get paid
right.
Or, I'll give you advance.
I'll
give you some in front, and then when you complete, you'll get the back half. And obviously he hasn't completed because he just said, can I get that for those 4 songs that I owe you? That he just said.
Because I saw some stuff that Chris was being shady, and I don't understand it. I'm this is bringing more clarity to me, but I also still don't know why the shadiness is coming from Chris from the clips that I seen with Chris. So
yeah, I mean, again, this is something that's been long going.
Right.
This is not, just recently. And, Kevin's been talking for quite a bit.
Well, Kevin, this is your invitation to the Tash and Chad show. We talked about it. I don't know how coherent you were when we met, but you're very welcome here, and we'll talk behind the scenes and set something up. I don't know his story, and maybe we'll get it out of him.
Yeah, maybe.
He bought his mom a house for $50,000. I just kind of want to know where. I'll fork up $50,000. I'll pull that out my hand.
Listen, there's still some rural areas in the world that, you could buy some houses for cheap. I mean, maybe 50,000 was a deposit.
That's true. But then again, too, my other question is, if you're strapped for cash, why are you buying your mom a house? Just maybe pay her rent for a year or something until you can, and then now you have a year to make things make sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, this leads me to our potential next topic.
Well, where's the picture of my last guy?
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
that
is it really?
People. All right, never mind.
No, hey, you know what? Let's just see who the next guy is.
Shed G. Love you, Shed. That's my friend. Huh?
Who was that?
His name is Shed G. He is an actor, a host, and just an all-around amazing human. He is literally Tyler Perry's right and left hand. He plays Medea for the last, I think, 20 years or so. And Shed What's so funny? What is so funny? I'll wait.
Oh my god! Stop the tape.
You have seconds to get your wiggles out.
Oh god! I'm sorry. All right. So you were saying that he's his right and his left hands. So, no, I mean, go ahead, finish the story.
I don't want to. You're not about to laugh at my friend. Shed is my friend.
I was laughing at what you said. I don't even know this man.
Put a 1 in the chat if you all remember Shed. For those of you who are long-standing supporters of Tash and Chad. I interviewed Shed a couple of years ago. We met back at when Salt and Pepper received their Hollywood star. We met there, and we've stayed in touch ever since. And so I'm gonna wait.
What?
I dislike you. I really dislike you right now.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. Okay.
So Shed is a very, very wonderful man. We met when the ladies received. Put the next slide up. I'm not dealing with you right now.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh shit! I need a tissue. Oh shit! Oh god! I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Are you complete?
Can we move on? Next, shout out to Chi.
Shout out to Shed. We actually recreated this photo from the first photo we took when the ladies received their Hollywood star. And so it was only fitting that. Shout out to Mama Do.
Damn.
Right? Isn't he tall as hell?
That's easy access for you, Tosh.
This.
All you got to do is stand back and say say hello. We need a beat break. Hey. Oh. 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 Hey. I'm sorry. Okay.
This is Mamadou. I do not want to butcher his last name, but Mamadou is from Senegal. He is.
He is.
Mhm.
He's retired.
He is retired. He was one of the Gosh, you really messed me up. But Mamadou was one of the most sought out players as a college recruit. He played for Irvine, I want to believe. And let me see, I wrote down some things here. He played for UCI. And there's only 3 players taller than him in NBA history. Mamadou is 7 feet 6 inches. And let me tell you something. He is so nice.
Hopefully those 6 inches ain't. I'm saying, no, that's not what I meant though. That didn't even come out right. I just forget I even said that.
Mamadou is interested in coming on the show. I definitely asked him, and he said he would love to come on the Tash and Chad show. So I definitely look forward to talking to him. He has such a great sense of humor. When he walked into the room, I thought he was like standing on something. I looked and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Now, there was another basketball player there. I don't remember his name, and I feel horrible that I don't remember his name, but I just knew that he would know the question, because I went up to him and I said, okay, you look like you know what this question would be. And so I asked him, I said, there was a very tall gentleman. He was tall as hell and black as fuck. And he started cracking up. He goes, oh yeah, that's Mamadou. We used to play together. Da, da, da. He thought he had left because Mamadou was sitting down. You couldn't see there's a lot of people, in this one area. So I go over to where Salt was, and Jumana Kid, shout out to Jumana, that's my girl. She was over there and she introduced Mamadou and I. And he was so lovely, just such a fun person to interact with. But the funny thing is that like he has this sense of humor, because he's used to people, before they even say hi, they go, oh my God, you're so tall. So of course people come out, oh my God, you're so tall. He goes, really? He has like, he's got that
deep voice.
Yeah, deep voice. And his accent, he goes, really? No kidding. So that's
what does his armpit smell like?
He smelled really, really, really good. By the way, he smelled really, really good, because when I went over to where Jumana and Salt were, he was, and so I just was, the way he was sitting, I was able to kind of drape myself, around him, kind of, sort of ish. So I was able to smell his neck, and he smelled really good.
What do you think we would talk about with him?
I think when you get over the infatuation of how tall he is, I don't. It's funny. I don't know what people talk to him about. I know I was just he had a great sense of humor, so I was interested in like, what are you doing today? What is when you have that kind of height, 7 feet 6 inches? What are you?
First of all, his face is huge.
He definitely has strong features. He is so, let me tell you, this photo. No. This photo does him no justice.
Could you imagine him sticking his fingers in a bowl of putty or something?
Putty?
No, but look how huge. This guy is huge.
Putty. Are we thinking about his hand?
No, I'm just saying, look at this guy. Like, this man is huge.
So his features, he has very strong features. His cheekbones are so beautiful. I wanted to wash my hands and touch his face so bad.
Could you date this man?
Absolutely.
100%.
100%. He is so, just having a conversation with him was so much fun. Very smart, very in tune. I really enjoyed talking to him. I did not want them to leave. I didn't want them to leave. Excuse me.
You see yourself cuddling with this man?
Oh yeah, I would. He's 7 feet 6 inches. I'm 5'5".
I can't imagine that the 6 inches is height. I just don't get it. I think at 7 feet, that's all you really. At the 6 inches, really? Does that even matter at that point? So there's got to be something else.
When you go to the hospital and they have the thing to your height, they're measuring all from the top, from the top of your head, your mole, all the way down to your feet. What do you think the 6 inches?
What would you do with all that, man?
Huh?
What would you do with all that, man? No,
If I
seriously.
get someone that tall, what do you do with anybody else? You laugh, you go out and have fun, you talk.
I mean, his penis could potentially be this big, but you could only potentially use about this much. Dick this big, but only use this much. You do realize that, right?
What?
What happens?
I'm not thinking about what's between.
If on accident, he was to try to use all of it. Well, just what if? What would happen?
Do you know that there's certain body parts that cap in growth?
And then there are some those that don't.
You think his dingling is just forever growing because he's growing? It doesn't work like that. I don't think
it could. I mean, there are men out here that have super enlarged penises.
How big or how tall are they? Because from what I understand, Shaq ain't working with. How tall is Shaq? Isn't Shaq 7 feet too?
I don't know about this man's penis. Okay, I don't know. I'm hypothetically speaking about this man's penis.
The girls have talked, and they said that Shaq's situation does not live up to his height. Now, I've only met Shaq twice in my whole life. I don't know, but there are also short men out there that's working with dongs.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen, now you're speaking about this, have you seen this bodybuilder dude? I've seen this IG bodybuilder guy. This IG bodybuilder. I don't know if anybody else knows who I'm talking about. I don't know his name. I don't know why he comes across my feed every once in a while. But this guy, he's short, stocky. He's built like an ox. And he walks around in these little tight workout shorts. And in the front of it looks like a fucking
What's his name?
I don't know. I don't know his name. Does anybody know who I'm talking about?
It's not the guy that I interviewed, is it?
You interviewed a big penis man?
I interviewed a bodybuilder guy. He goes around and he he'll laugh and he walks around and he's got
not the fool. You talking about the eating, the guy that eats?
He eats everywhere, yeah.
Oh, the guy who be shimmying and shivering big. That's what you talking about?
That's a nice guy. Don't be nice. But Mamadou, if I dated anyone, the tallest guy I've ever dated, he was 6'10", 6'11". That's the tallest I've ever. You do what you do with everybody else. Have fun. Live life.
Okay.
But it says, so the funny thing is that when I look at this picture, I look taller than I am because I'm wearing like 3 inches of a heel and my hair bun. I'm probably, if I took my shoes off, when I interview him, I'm definitely gonna be flat foot on the floor. I'm not gonna have shoes on because I want to stand next to him with my hair down and flat on the floor. I want to see really how tall. I probably come up to his waist.
You want to see how tall? I bet you do want to see how tall.
I'm not even thinking about that.
I want to take off my shoes and I want to get comfortable and I want to interview him. Who's going to interview him in person?
My goodness, that scared me.
Why is it going to be an on-screen interview with you and I?
Well, why do we have to do it? Come to LA. He's here. He's local to me. That would be fun to do something in studio, and then I can go play basketball or something like that with him, or so. I don't know. Come to LA.
Anyway, moving right along.
Okay. Well, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hi, Mamadou. He's a nice young man. Where's the picture of Jumana?
I don't have it.
Oh,
that's what I was telling you. I didn't have time.
Oh no, my Jumana.
Pull it up. I think we've all seen enough. I think it looks like you had a great time.
Shout out to Jumana. There goes my girl. Can we see Jumana? Do we see her? Do we see Jumana right here? Oh, that's terrible. I love Jumana. Okay.
All right. We're already into the 10 o'clock hour.
Okay, bye.
Now listen, I don't know what happened, but we were surging for a minute. We had about 60 viewers checking out our show. Shout out to everybody that came through, that's coming through, that's in here now.
Shout out to the room, everybody. What happened?
What did happen? What happened over there? Something happened.
I just deleted something. Shout out to the room, everybody. Time for a beat break.
Yeah. Get your dancing shoes on, get your dance on. Get your dancing shoes on, get your dance on. Get your dancing shoes on, get your dance on. Get your dancing shoes on, get your dance on. And get the dance. What's your zodiac sign? Put it up. 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 Let's go.
And all of your good and all of your bad and all of your good and all of your good. Would someone care? Would someone care?
Yeah.
Would someone care? Would someone care? Thinking about my past.
Woo.
Must have skill.
Wondering how I made it.
This beat is so
What?
tough.
Yeah, it is. That's so funny. When you sent it to me this morning, I was like, you're so spoiled. And I'm like, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, and I, at a certain point, I'm like singing along. So I was like, why do I know this song? Where is it from?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's
Shout out
hilarious.
to everybody. Can we dig up that old beat you used to play all the time? I love that beat. Damn, I don't know what beat that is.
Oh yeah,
What beat that is, girl?
from the beginning days of the Tash and Chad.
What that beat is, girl? I got to find that beat. All right, Tash. What?
This- Tash and Chad live, everybody. Shout out to the room. Thank you so much for being here. So you, Chad, you wanted to talk about something, and I don't know. Do you want to get into it before we go?
I feel like we missed our transition because it was flowing really well from the Kevin McCall, where he was, talked about purchasing his mother a house, and it really was a good transition into this other topic that could have been a subject of discussion this evening.
Well, all you had to do was say, "Hey, remember when we were when we talked about Kevin buying his mother a house? Like all you have to do is bounce back. Your bounce back game is shitty."
Okay. We'll work on that. We'll work on the bounce back.
So listen, you sent me this clip. You sent me a clip earlier because I want to leave a discussion for us to talk about until we come back on Wednesday. Yeah. And you can't send me something like that and we don't address it because you activated a nerve within me. And so it's interesting because yes, when Kevin, while he was across the street on another podcast, he talked about how he spent $50,000 of money that he really doesn't have to purchase a mama house. That concerned me because if you're making a purchase, that large, and you have no money, that is what I would consider a ridiculous expense. But then someone else could say, but he purchased it for his mom. You sent me a clip in a similar light of a man going off on a very concerning rant about single mothers and how they are raising their sons.
Facts.
And how these single mothers are pretty much relying on their sons to take care of them, make these big purchases. So when you look at the likes of NFL players, NBA players, so on and so forth, the first thing you hear them say when they're in the press conference is, I'm gonna buy my mom a house and all those things. And this guy was very angry, which leads me to think that there's some trauma that he's carrying, whether he was expected to do that or maybe he didn't reach a peak in his life where he was able to afford to do that. I'm not sure. But it sounds like his exposure and his family line is what is making him an angry black man. Can we play that, please?
Okay, wait. Let me just say this too, though. I get where you're coming from, right? Obviously, we're gonna have two different perspectives here because you are a mother of two young men, and I am a father of two young men. I'm a very active father and have been a very active male figure in my kids' lives. I think his delivery, his approach, for whatever reason, right, which, it seems to be fueled with anger. And I'm not sure what it is, and we can't say what it is because we don't actually know. But we're going to play it, and then we'll kind of get into it. I know you have, a different thought about this clip for many reasons. One is because you've actually had some dealings with this guy at some point or another. But let's play the clip.
Okay, fine.
We'll play the clip. Okay.
I grew up in the projects. You know what my aunts were okay with? My damn cousins selling drugs so they can have leather couches and big screen TVs. They never told them not to. So these boys are doing the same thing every time a black kid goes to the NBA, NFL. What's the first fucking thing he say he gonna do with his first check? Buy his mama a house. So you had to be the fucking man in the fucking family. You had to leave college just to take care of this bitch because this bitch couldn't give you a daddy worth of fuck. Yeah, when Peyton Manning got drafted, he didn't have to buy Olivia Manning a house. You know why? Because she had a thing called a husband. And every one of these black dudes, you see them, they got to take care of their mama. They got to be the man of the house because she couldn't pick one. You don't see how sick that is?
It is.
I became your husband. I became your savior because you picked ain't shit motherfuckers. And I beat what you saddled me with. You saddled me with an ain't shit daddy. You saddled me with the neighborhood that was violent, the Bloods, the Crips, they was shooting, and I was the rose that grew through the concrete. I made it, and now I gotta save your black ass like Kevin Durant's mama, where his mama is walking out on the court like she his fucking wife when he wins a championship.
I can't. Please get him off of the screen. That's enough of him. Let's get him off. Let's get him down. I cannot.
Well, listen, can you see past him and his delivery and focus on said topic?
No. The reason why we cannot see past his delivery is because his delivery is very important and it is literally the crux of the conversation. First and foremost, he's calling these mothers bitches. Okay, that already tells me that there is absolute resentment that he is holding within him towards his own mother, his aunties, and other women that was part of his life. Okay, that is ridiculous. Now, let's also talk about the fact that when you are in a position where you are now able to afford a certain lifestyle and take care of the people that took care of you, there are people who gladly, with no hesitation, want to buy their mommies, aunties, grandmothers, whomever was responsible for where they are. So and I can't speak for the entire body of young black men who are doing this, but I can speak to some because I actually know some in real life. So just because you had a fucked up life and a fucked up experience with your mammy and them does not mean that everybody that comes along that takes care of their families look like you, asshole, Your delivery is so fucked up. That tells me that at your big ass age, you need the help that you unfortunately have no access to or ignorantly are refusing. And yes, I am a single mother. Do I require my sons take care of me when their day comes to make it and have successful bank accounts and future? No, that doesn't hold true for every single mother. That's first and foremost. Second of all, you sitting on these podcasts, you've been talking this way for so fucking long. I remember having just arguments with you on Club. You are so angry. You are the epitome of an angry black man. And I just don't understand for the life of me why and how you can still carry the broken tune that you have. Your message will forever get missed because all you do is shout and carry on about the hate that you have for black women. And that is something that should be studied.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
I agree. His message is definitely getting lost. Obviously,
there is no message.
Well,
how dare see, here's the thing. Do you think that by the time a player or an artist signs a deal that they're supposed to just look the other way and say fuck you to the people that if it's his mother, his auntie, his grandmother, father, like that is their way of showing appreciation. Now, if they're living in a deficit and this paycheck is now this, I don't know. You know, I can't speak for households where it's a requirement. Son, when you make it, you got to get me up out the projects. Matter of fact, let's look at Stephon Marbury. His mom, till the day she died, remained in Coney Island, Brooklyn, and did not have a desire to move from there because that was her roots and that's where she wanted to stay and that's where she was comfortable. No matter how often Stephon wanted to move his mother into this and move her here and move her there and all the other sons and daughters, so sometimes they stay because that is where they're comfortable. That is where their whole life, their friends, their church, so on and so forth. Then you have other situations where that was part of the deal. Mama, when I make it, I want us to move here because they were traumatized with their upbringing. They want to see their mother living well. How the fuck, like what is the point in being able to reach a level of success if you don't want to see the people that are responsible for getting you there be in a better situation if that is their desire? Are you fucking dumb? What is wrong with you? I'm curious to know, are you upset that you didn't reach a level of success to help the people that raised you? Is that a problem? Do you have a jaded relationship and you are now imposing your negativity and hurt on other situations? I don't even understand why this man. Mute yourself at this point. Get help. Work out your previous trauma because it's this literally no message. I don't even understand where to go from here because his delivery was so fucking dumb and angry.
I agree. Well said, Tash.
I'm done. What are your thoughts?
Listen, I can hear through or past the anger and the foul and vile sentiment that he has. And maybe he is a product of what he is spewing, right? And I guess I see it as a child who was raised by a single mother for the most part. I think there were times where I had some animosity toward my mother that I really don't think until I was to my 30s or 40s even.
From your childhood that came out later in life?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. But a lot of that is because I didn't understand. I didn't give my first of all, I didn't understand my mother's story. I think for most of us, we kind of constantly look at our parents as these superheroes, but at the end of the day, our parents are, men and women, right? So, growing up and not knowing who my father was, I think put stress on at some point of the relationship and not being able to gain real information. And, it's like, you start to question like, well, why would you do that? And why would you not have this information? And why, and then, you start to learn more because now you're curious and you're digging. And then, other things are presented to you and, you start to unravel, the history of, someone that you looked at as a superhero. And, so, I think as time went on, I had to, deal with that and find grace and give my mother the grace that she deserved because much like me, there was no manual. There was no,
correct,
huge village around to kind of, get her through it. She did the best that she could with 5 children on her own. So, that's, I think, a very important for all of us. Cause I know, I feel like most of us, for some reason, Black households, we hold our parents with high regard, but there's always this little thing that exists between parents and their children in the Black household. I don't quite get it. I don't know what it is, but there is this little disconnect that happens and it tends to stress the relationships.
When you say a disconnect, like what?
It's that moment in time where your communication with your mother or your father is not what you want it to be. Like you feel like there's always this little piece that's missing and you don't know where it happened. Like you don't know where the link got lost at during this journey, right? But it happened and you didn't know it happened when it happened, but at some point the chain came off and you were on the side of the road trying to figure it all out. And well, damn, when did that fall off? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did it go wrong? You don't really know.
Okay.
Go ahead. What were we gonna say?
No. I'm just listening.
So, when you're raised in this environment or in that particular environment, and I'm sure that he's, there's some, I could probably pick up on some things that would make him angry, right? When you look at certain young men and how they're growing, how they're dealing with today's pressures and stress and, decisions that they're making. And, it's very difficult. I mean, I think the stat is like 80% or 86% of men that are incarcerated are raised in single family households, right?
I can't confirm or deny. So
yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't mind looking into that.
But again, there obviously is an issue with anybody growing up in a household where there is that disconnect, specifically where there is no dual parenting going on. That balance is needed. It is the balance of life. It is how it was created. It is how it should be raised, right? I just think that that's very, very important. Even in my scenarios with my children's mothers, as much as I was there, I could not be there every day. Right. I think, like I always say to myself, the worst punishment God could have ever given me was waking up on a daily basis without my kids. Right. So, like I said, I see where what's part of what's fueling him. Again, he's probably clout chasing and looking for that attention, and he got it today from you. That's what got darn sure. And I think this is a good conversation to have, and kind of move forward with, because I feel like this is probably the thing that anybody who's in need of therapy, it probably all stems from.
For one, I'm a huge advocate of therapy, and I think we all, the stigma is you need therapy.
Wait, I lost you, Tash.
Why'd you lose me?
I didn't touch anything, but I lost your mic.
I'm still here.
Hold on. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What happened to your mic? I didn't touch anything.
I didn't touch anything either.
We lost you.
Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear.
I don't know why. Hold on. Are you there?
Yes. I'm here.
Nope, you're not there. Can you guys hear her? Can you guys still hear Tosh? Oh, they said, okay. Well, I don't hear you.
I don't know why.
Maybe I don't need to hear you. I don't know. I don't mean it like that. No. I didn't mean it like that, but I can't hear you. I don't know why.
You hear me perfectly fine. Excuse me.
I can't hear you.
Well,
I see your lips moving.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just keep talking.
Okay. So Tosh, you talk to the audience, and then the audience will tell me what you're saying. And then, because you can hear me still is what you're saying, right?
I can hear you fine, Chad.
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, but that's your thing. I'm going to say this.
Why. I don't know what.
The stigma behind therapy to change.
Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was gonna.
I don't even want to get my point across. No
Hold on. Hi guys. I'm Chad, and sometimes there is no Tosh.
You're an asshole. I swear to God.
All right, you're back. I can hear you now. I don't know what happened, but something happened. But you're back. I can hear you. Fine. Okay.
She's back.
We need a deep break. It's 1:37. No, it's not 1:37. It's 10:38. Hell, I was looking at that. Hey. Are you in your pajamas?
No, I'm in a one piece that is super comfortable, courtesy of Target. This is not an ad. I'm just telling you, I got last season, and it is the most comfortable for this season.
Listen, real quick, because you said something that just triggered me right now. All right, we can get back to fruitcake and his ideology. But Tasha.
Yes.
We're boycotting Christmas this year.
No, we're not.
No, listen. Listen. Let me just say
I can't let you go on and talk about the economy, and you make the holidays what you want it to be. The problem is that people are so conditioned to think we got to run and go get this because it's this holiday and it's this gift giving season and we got to go buy this. Now, if you can afford to take your dollars and go buy things, that is one thing. However, people need to start paying attention to whom are we gifting? If you are if I'm gifting you, Chad, you're my partner. Okay. I know enough about you to know the things that you like. If I can't afford to go buy you the shiniest toolkit on the shelf, if I can't afford to go buy you a new truck, if I can't afford to go buy you the things that I know you would want, the materialistic things that are on shelves, then guess what I got to do? Be a little bit more creative, craft something. I think people are not understanding that gift giving does not take a lot to do something from the heart. Take it back to the old school.
Yes, Tasha, listen, hear me out. That's not what I was saying. What I'm saying to you is that because of the political climate that we're in right now, okay, we are not going to be supporting any of the major Fortune 500 companies that we normally support around this time. We're not going to go crazy. Now, what that means to me, right? I would prefer that everybody shuts the fuck down and doesn't spend $1 in a Target, $1 in a Macy's, $1 at any of these huge profiting companies, right? Now, in reality, what does that mean? That means if you were planning on spending $1,000 in Neiman Marcus for your loved one, maybe you spend $250, right? Maybe, right? If that's what you have to do, if you have to do it. I'm just saying we need to scale back, and it has to be done as a collective. We have to make a statement that we are no longer going to participate in the circus that is happening. Most importantly, something that we all have to remember: racism is still here, right? Probably more evident than ever. And what we are actually doing right now when we support these companies is we are funding, literally, we are funding their plan against us. That is what we are doing. We are literally fueling the fire they have set upon us. That is what we're doing. We have to be conscious of this. We really do. Again, I'm not saying don't put your tree up and don't put the wrapping on it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you have to be conscious about what it is that you're actually doing. This is bigger than anything we've ever dealt with before. Not ever, because we've gone through this. This is something we haven't gone through in probably the last 60 years, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm saying be conscious of what you're doing, how you're spending your money, and where you are spending your money. Again, those fathers and those, let me take it back. Those men that you saw throwing rocks at little girls who wanted to be integrated in the schools, or little boys that wanted to be integrated in, those young men at that time are old men today. And those old men today are running businesses that you are supporting. Do you think that their hatred has gone away? No. Jerry Jones was literally pictured. Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys, was pictured at a rally against niggas. Okay, but
what?
Yes, but we know this as a young man. It should not be surprising, because most of the grandfathers of the people that you know that are lighter shade come from that. That shit does not go away. It does not go away. In fact, it is passed down. So again, we just need to be very conscious of what we're actually doing moving forward. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here to, whip, put the chains out, and I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, let's just pay attention. Let's just pay attention to what we're doing and where we're spending our money. If you got to go to Target and you plan on spending $100, try not to do that. Spend $25, and tell your friend, don't spend $100, spend $25. That's all I'm saying. There are other businesses out there that we can support and buy from, Amazon being, again, one of them. I'm an avid Amazon purchaser, right? But I have cut back. I would rather go to local stores in my neighborhood to go pick up things now, if I can. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
I definitely try to support local. It's just shopping local sometimes it's interesting, because as much as you would want to support smaller businesses, it's a little expensive, or they don't have you know, whether it's a certain amount of whatever it is they need, or if they have it in stock at all. And, you know, it gets interesting in doing that.
I get it. I'm just saying.
You know what would be a great idea? And it just popped up to me. If there was and they probably do this, let me know if you've heard of it, but like, you know how you have a mall and the mall would consist of big door suppliers. If you had a mall, maybe of a smaller size, or a shopping center, and it's all small businesses. So instead of like, you know, going from street to street to this store, that, you know what I'm saying, the small businesses.
Swap meet? Look, you mean like the swap meet or the flea market? No, but isn't that what that represented back in it? Like, I feel like that's really what that was back in the day, wasn't it? So
I don't know. I feel like the swap meet was more like a like secondhand suppliers in one mark.
One in buy like brand new cotton socks and shit like that.
In a swap. Oh, really? Then
T-shirts and fresh T-shirts. Remember they used to go in there and get T-shirts with the graffiti on it and or whatever. You go and get the lettering on it. They used to sell fresh new things. But yes, I get what you're saying though. Yeah, I get it. It needs to be easier to be supported in our own community. Correct.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
well, okay, so let's check this out. Since we're here, we'll just pop this on right quick. Because I shared this earlier as well. Hold on. Let's do this. And then boom. Oh, Lenny Wilkins died.
I'm sorry, what are we doing?
I'm going to show you something right quick.
Over at dump trucks.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Twice a month, every single month, and now all year round, we transform this block that I own, this strip mall that I own, into the blackest farmers market ever. All black farmers and vendors popping up completely free of charge because I don't charge them $1 to be there. It is my gift to the community to welcome them into the space. They sell everything from farm-raised eggs, all sorts of fresh produce, baked goods, cold-pressed juices, everything that you would want at a farmer's market, except it might look like a smaller footprint because we have a non-compete model, which means if one person is selling tomatoes, girl, bring something else because we don't want people competing in this space. But that is happening at Black and Fourth, 2201 Channing Street, Northeast DC. We have vendors inside and outside. We have fitness classes that happen sometimes during our farmers market. Nobody charges because I'm not charging them to be there. So it's a win-win.
That's super dope. I love that.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Shout out to what was the name? Black on the Block. I think that was right. Black on the Block.
I didn't catch the name. I feel like I heard her say like the blackest farmers market out there. So I'm
Oh, okay. Mrs. Preston said that's in DC, baby.
Yeah, I might have missed the name. I like that.
So yeah, shout out to DC. But yes, so listen, I think, Tosh, we have an opportunity and a responsibility to our community as we move forward to make sure that we bring these sorts of things to light and we support these entrepreneurs, young and old, and make sure that we're just supporting them as best as we can. So shout out to us.
Well, I think on that note, I hope we all take a page out of that and band together. So we're just in a time where we need to, the sense of community is needed now more than ever. And so I do hope that as things are unfolding in the political spaces, that we as a community understand and can come together and build and grow. Because listen, I say it often. I don't really delve too much into politics, but for what I do know, it's scary.
Yeah. At this point, it's not politics. Now it's survival.
Yeah.
It's really survival right now because unfortunately there's some serious shit that's getting ready to go down in this country, and people are going to be affected by it. I mean, there's going to be some devastation. I mean, people are going to lose their lives, and that's really unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So children are going to be hungry, or be looking for food if nothing else, and that is no way any family nothing that any family should be facing in America.
Well, did you see that the White House had an event the other day and they had this wonderful spread of seafood, expensive seafood, while SNAP benefits were still being withheld?
Yeah. And this is political, right? Let's not get into that because we can go on for a minute, but listen, and we will go on about it, and we will have guests that are here to talk about it as well and better educate all of us on what is happening out there, so that we have, a fair place to, stand on, fair ground to stand on, moving forward, because we have to assimilate now. You have to, and it has to be more commonality and not individuality. Those days right now are over. There's no way that civil rights movement would have taken place and had the kind of success that it had if everybody was thinking as an individual.
Correct.
Those people that walked those walks looked at the person next to them and were doing it for that person just as much as they were doing it for themselves. And the person next to them were doing it for that person that they were next to. That has to be how we moving forward. If not, this time around, it will be completely different. Completely. The last time around, we were more resourceful because we didn't have all the luxuries and the breadcrumbs that were given to us to keep us from assimilating, right? We had to get out and figure this shit out and, come together and do it as one. We knew that was the only way it was going to get done. Well, that's not today's people. Today's people do not operate that way. We do not think that way, right? So we've been given all these luxuries, and I say it every single time. You cannot go to war with people that love things, because if you love things, you're not willing to risk those things for the greater good. I'm going to leave it there.
Good show, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Chad, go ahead and put up that graphic that I told you to take down earlier.
Graphic.
If you enjoyed your time here, please make sure you share us, because that's the only way that people will know we exist.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
So make sure you share us. Make sure you tell everyone about us. Make sure you subscribe, so that way, anytime we do anything live over here, your notifications let you know Tosh and Chad are live. Make sure you like the show. Put us in the algorithm, like, share, subscribe, talk about us. And that discussion that we had, carry it out, because we'll be back on Wednesday with more. Chad, beat it up and beat us out of here.
We love y'all. Thanks for spending some time. We see y'all like Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Put your dancing shoes on, put them on. Put your dancing shoes on, put them on. Put your dancing shoes on, put it on. Put your dancing shoes on, put them on. And let's dance. 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 Let's go.
And all of your good, and all of your bad, and all of your good, and all of your bad, and all of your good, and all of your bad, and all of your good,
Yo,
and
Tash,
all of your good.
we out.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a black eye.
What's the one with yeah, yeah.
What did you do?
What's the one with yeah,
But
yeah.
what's up? Are you just gonna cold out?
Thinking about my past,
What did you change?
wondering
Change anything?
Oh, I thought you were changing something to his little face. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. All right. Make sure y'all share this. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Does he got a chain on?
Yeah.
Is he Muslim?
No, it's
Those prayer beads. Assalamu alaikum, little nigga. Anyway, that was not the ending we were supposed to have. But all right, y'all. We love y'all. Tash, until next time. Who are you?
I'm Tash.
And I'm Chad. And we are Tash and Chad live. See y'all soon. Peace.
Night.
Good.
Night. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.